I am the Reverend Dr. D. Dawkins Hagler, and I am so excited to say what freedom means to me. For me, freedom is the ability for all of our young people to be able to express themselves in a world that allows them to be their authentic selves. Freedom for me is not rolling back the hands of time where people cannot be able to have authority over their own bodies, where they're not able to read the books that they want to read, where they're worried about whether somebody's going to stop them because they're driving because they're black. To me, freedom means that we're able to stand on the promises of God, knowing that we're God's chosen people and we're not going to let anybody turn us around. Freedom to me reminds me that we built this country, and because we did, we're going to stay right here and enjoy all the promises that America has. But one thing I know is that freedom is not free. So we've got to continue to march and talk and speak and do all the things necessary so that we can have all the freedoms that America has promised us. We are not yet there, but we shall be. And that's what freedom means to me.
Good afternoon. My name is Betty Maddox Battle, and I'm here standing in solidarity with the First St. Paul AME Church celebrating what freedom means to me. It means to me standing in solidarity with knowing who's in charge. God is in charge of us all. Freedom is when we need to wake up, collectively come together, and we must do that three ways. We must do it with compassion, number one. Number two, with collaboration. And last but certainly not least, with consistency. I'm so thankful to celebrate freedom with St. Paul, First St. Paul AME Church, and anybody who's will stand in solidarity with us, because it's not over until God says it's over.
All right, I'm Teresa Hardy, and I am so excited to be here celebrating at St. Paul on this Freedom Mass meeting. It is so much needed in the times of today. Now, what freedom means to me? Freedom to me means power, choice, the ability to just do and be. So I want to encourage each and every one of us to actually exercise your freedom until we see freedom for everybody. When we talk about justice for all, it is we the people that we are really seeking that freedom for.
I am Cheryl Vicks Crawford, and I'm delighted to be here today for the Freedom Dreams Mass meeting as we talk about what has happened in the past with the civil rights movement and how we can move forward together, achieving freedom for people of color throughout the United States of America. We want freedom from racism, we want freedom from sexism, and we want to be able to live freely in our communities and make a difference. So we keep the fight alive, we keep the flame of so many before us alive as we strive to make a difference in this world of ours. We continue to fight. We'll lift high the banner and let's fight on.
Good afternoon, my name is Stacy Dennis, and what freedom means to me is being free from oppression.
Okay, my name is Brenda Parks, and freedom means a world where, regardless of your creed, color, religion, sexual preference, that you have the right to vote and to live freely, crime-free, without crime and discrimination.
Mona Altman here, Freedom Dreaming, a time of hope, a time of kindness, a time of encouragement, a time of sharing, a time of love.
Mabel Young is my name, and we're living in turbulent times. And my freedom dream is that we find some way to bring peace and justice among the people. It's frightening how close we are to the wars, and we want our children. God, I fear for our children in the world that they will inherit. So I pray to God, and I'm gonna work hard and trying to build a better place.
Hello, my name is George Crawford. I'm so honored to be here today. Freedom dreaming to me means not being afraid to live in your truth, to stand up for that which is righteous and for justice. Freedom dream is preparing ourselves, but mainly preparing for those coming behind us. Make sure that we leave the landscape better than we found it, but let them know that they and we stand on the shoulders of those who came before us.
My name is Bethany McCullough, and to me, freedom dreaming is being able to see, read, and recognize the truth of what freedom is versus what we have, and really living in that, and more importantly, resting your thoughts on the Lord as you go ahead and recognize those dreams. So being able to see it, recognize it, and lay it on the Lord.
My name is Rayshonette Phillips, and freedom to me means being able to have access to equal resources as everyone else. Freedom means being able to build our own communities, grow our own food, and become self-sufficient.
My name is Jennifer Eichelberger. I'm also a former television producer, and there have been many times I was the only woman of color in a position. And so my hope and dream now is for opportunities for those that are coming behind me, that they don't have to fight some of the battles that I had to fight. And also, my main thing is for health and for peace. I just pray that everyone has equal access to health, because that's a big issue. And it shouldn't be because someone is wealthy that they get better health. I think everyone should have access to health and to peace.
Hi, my name is Demetra Abraham. What does freedom dreams mean to me? Freedom dreams mean to me when everyone has a fair and equal opportunity, meaning equal opportunity when it comes to education, when it comes to housing, when it comes to health care. Just knowing that when you go to work, you don't have to worry about what's going to happen to your children in school. Knowing that when you go to vote, which is a right everyone has, that you can vote in peace without being harassed. It means to me that education should not be a burden once you graduate. It means that our children can grow up and not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character.
My name is Mrs. Clarita S. Biggs from Camilla, Georgia. Freedom means to be able to do those things that are lawful, and if you do things that are illegal or unlawful, you naturally will be punished. And so I think and pray that God will have mercy on all of us, His people, and have mercy on them, and that they may do the right thing so they will be free. And if you don't think you're free, we are always free in God, because He will take care of us.
My name is Tiaja Miles, and freedom dreams to me means to be able to be black in any space that spaces that are predominantly white or anything like that, but just to be that, embrace that blackness that is true to myself.
Hello, I'm Deborah Harmon, and the question was put to me is what freedom dreams mean to me. And I look at my son, who is a grown man now. I can remember when he was a small child, and my nieces and my nephew, and they are my dream. They are going to be the bedrock that's going to carry us over the hump. And we are trying our best to instill into them this same passion for justice and liberty, and also the knowledge that they're not falling short of anything, that they can do anything and are doing and living their life. So my dream is that all children, regardless of their race, understand that the world is in their hands and we're depending on them to continue to make it better.